What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on? See, listen, I gave y'all too much. I gave y'all too much in the last video, okay, with my hair down. Y'all talk about me being a bird. Girl, when I take my head down, y'all be like, God damn. I be like, damn, can we comment on something else? Anyway, I just playing with y'all. Girl, it was a mess. What's going on? This is Love and Hip Hop because y'all know it came on an hour earlier. Because Mona said I'm not missing no day. We still getting these ratings in, and we gonna tell off the VMAs that's coming on right after this. Okay, so we takes no breaks. That's basically what Mona said. So this is Love and Hip Hop Hollywood season 6 episode 4 Wreckless. All right, so. Basically, we start off and we got the fellas out on the court. We got A1, Boogie. I said, wait, Booby, listen, Booby just, I guess Booby is a regular cast member now, okay? Booby ain't got shit else to do, you know what I'm saying? And so, he out there with Fizz and some of his guys from the big 3 league or whatever. Booby had to let us know, oh, okay. Booby had to let us know that, what? Okay. Booby had to let us know, I'm sorry, that was my mama. Booby had to let us know that he didn't get drafted, okay, because it was some, niggas on the bench, niggas on the thing picking their homeboys over everybody and all that stuff. So, it is what it is with that. And I was just like, all right, Booby, say what you gotta say, do what you gotta do. It is what it is. And so and Mickey Monday was out there too. So they just standing around talking about, what's going on in their life, okay? At this point, Booby feeling April. He asking Fizz, what's up with you and April? Because, I've been trying, I don't want to overstep my bounds, you know what I'm saying? But I've been feeling April. April been looking good and all this stuff. I said, I see y'all like best friends or whatever, but I ain't trying to, do whatever if that ain't cool with you and all that stuff. And I'm sitting here like, they really trying to pass April around like, you get a turn, you get a turn, you get a turn. And she just might go for it, bitch. Okay? I mean, Booby offered Brooke Allen, Valentine that since she done trapped up Marcus, you know what I'm saying? That baby is so cute though. But I heard she might be back on the season, girl. Who cares? Anyway, moving on. It's just too many people on this show as it is already, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get some more pop up. Bitch, I would not be surprised if Tierra Marie pop up drunk on this shit with a Four Loko like she was in that car. I'm just saying. Very sad. Moving on from that, we get Mickey Monday talking about the whole thing with her, with him going with this new girl. He used to be with this relationship with this girl who used to be one Akon ex-wives or ex-girlfriends or something like that. It was like, he had like 5 wives or something like that. I said, wait a minute. He is African, so what y'all I remember that rumor going out, saying that he had multiple spouses, okay? But now he with this girl Slick Wood. Everybody know who Slick Woods is, okay? If you know Rihanna and the Fenty, you know Slick Woods. If you remember when Rihanna had her last show for Fenty, Savage and all that stuff, and she was the pregnant girl that was walking, and then she was in labor while she was walking, girl. She was still gonna do what she had to do and had her baby right after. You know what I'm saying? So that's Slick Wood with the Gap. Then, A1, he talking about how Lyrica ain't talking to him, they at the house and, she's not saying nothing to him and all this stuff. And, he told them people trying to make things bigger than it is with this Summer Bunny chick, you know what I'm saying? Like we just kicked, we ain't kick it like that, we ain't no relationship or nothing like that. And Fizz said what we all said, but you piped her, right? Yeah, okay, so that's why she pissed off at you, dude. I'm sitting here like, you can't be this dumb. But anyway, they trying to tell him, you gotta do what you have to do to give her some time, and you gotta make it up to her. You gotta show her that you love her. He was like, yeah, I gotta get my shit right because this my shit. I gotta get my shit back. This my bag. I'm sitting here like, oh, you feel all this stuff for her, but you still decided to cheat on her and put her through all this stuff. Okay? You and y'all putting each other through this mess. Y'all don't need to be together. This is a toxic ass relationship. Meanwhile, going over there talking with Lyrica, she over there with Princess. And congratulations, I ordered the Princess and Ray J. They're pregnant with baby number 2. So congratulations to them. So they're going looking for apartments just in case she decides to leave A1. I don't know why we wasting time doing this, because you're not going to leave him, okay? You're going to put up with his stuff, and he's going to put up with your stuff. You guys are in a relationship for convenience, okay? And for stunts and shows. That's what it feels like, you know? And of course, Princess has to give her opinion about the whole thing and how she went through the same thing, and it's how it's so tough to, you know, be going through a relationship like this in the public eye, and, you know, people doing this to you and doing that to you, and woo, 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 woo. I said, but at the end of the day, what happened? Y'all still together. So I really don't care. Moving on from that, we get K Michelle. K Michelle look good. Okay, K Michelle look good. I was like, girl, all right, you know. She got a little glow to it. But, you know, she was just thinking about this IVF stuff that's going on. You know, her Tone, her Surrogate went back down to Atlanta with her boyfriend and her kids, you know, and she's just thinking, she has a lot on her mind, because she's like, do I really want to do this IVF stuff again? Okay. And at the end of the day, K Michelle, if you are really serious about having these twins, I mean, they have not come into fruition yet. This is what you have to do. But now you're in the process of doing this new album and about to go on tour and doing this other show that you're about to do or whatever, helping women get the silicone out their bodies. And I seen the post that she put up, I think it was last night, you know, trying to pick at least 10 women to, you know, help them get that silicone out their bodies or whatever, you know. So I guess the baby thing ain't important right now. You know, you trying to do what you got to do right now, and I guess you're going to put that on the back burner. But she go over there to talk to Brittany B. Okay? Brittany B and her haven't seen each other since her listening party. And so at this point, Brittany B talking about hey girl, I just was in the studio with China, and bitch, Kimberly, okay? Kimberly was just basically like, with who? Girl, if you don't get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit, you know what? I am so tired of people like that. Like, y'all just, in this day and age, anybody can be a singer, anybody can be a rapper or whatever. When you got people that's out here really trying to do this stuff, who got real talent, and you got people like that trying to fake stuff for her, and she only doing this because the thing that happened with a pussy didn't work and all this stuff. Girl, I sat here and I was like, yep. Yeah, and here go Brittany B. But see, I fucked with her the long way. Who's to say that she's not talented? You don't know that. You true. That's right. I don't know it, but I'm just saying. Okay, it's people out here with real talent or whatever that's trying to get on. And she was like, she got a nice tone. She could sing a little bit. It was like, you know, country people, they don't want you in, but you feel finna try to knock the doors down to get in too. And she was like, I mean, that how can you really compare the two? Because at this point, we heard "Pop That Pussy Like a Pistol," yeah, we heard that from Black China, and no, okay, no, that's not what we want. That's not what we're here for, and nobody asked. But see, we knew K Michelle had some look. Well, you hear it in K Michelle's voice that she got that little country twang. K Michelle been talking about doing the country stuff. K Michelle can actually sing, okay? Now, as for Black China, ain't nobody asking or demanding for a record from her. Girl, please get up out of here. And where is it? Where is it? Nowhere to be found, bitch, because we ain't asked for it. It ain't going nowhere. It's going to stay on YouTube when it come out. Okay? That's it, bitch. But anyway, she was like, well, Brittany was like, you know, Brittany case for Black China. She more, you know, eager to do stuff and showing that she's all about it or whatever than I seen Monique do. Okay, and then she was with April. Was like, what? I don't understand how they gonna do this tour and all this stuff. And she was like, you know, they get into them missing people, and K Michelle was talking about relationships that went sour. She mentioned somebody before she mentioned Lyrica. Who she get into it with, y'all? I missed it. I totally blanked on. But either way, she was talking about Lyrica, how she, you know, was really cool with Lyrica. She wanted Lyrica to be cool. She wanted to talk to her friend. Like, she missed her friend. And then, you know, she was just saying a lot of positive stuff about Lyrica. And Brittany B said, bitch, since you trashed Black China, let me trash the bitch that you want to be cool with. Fuck that bitch, okay? The bitch grimy, all right? We used to do some shit, back in the day. She used to think that she, now all of a sudden I can't stand a bitch that don't think that she humble or whatever. They think they on their high horse, they up all the way up here, and they really not. Bitch, you know where. The only reason why you out here is because of A1. That's it. She used to go around trying to talk shit about me like she don't know who the fuck I am, acting like I'm a fucking groupie, bitch. We was together back in the day. We was cool. We was friends and all this stuff. Baby, she wasn't lying because all them pictures that she showed us, I said, first of all, Brittany B, you look rough as fuck up in them pictures, okay? That's some real shit. Because both y'all look rough as shit. Y'all was on the come up. Y'all was trying to get in, put your foot in there, okay? And she in her little feelings because they ain't cool no more. And she just called to the devil and shit like that. I was like, oh, tell us how you really feel. So we get into Mickey Monday and we find out that he has a 9-year-old daughter, that he loves dearly, and he gives us a little bit more background about him and his family. They're always together. He's very family oriented, like I said. They grew up, they didn't have anything. They wound up in South Central LA. He went to like 14 different schools. His mom and dad, they still have dinner together, but they've broken up. They've been divorced for a long time, since he was like 12, 14 years old. Bitch, listen, I could not. Could y'all do that? Could y'all do that? Put that in the comments and let me know. Like, would you I just could not see myself living with an ex. And it seemed like it worked, but girl, I still be fucking the shit out there, bitch. Girl, I can't stand your ass, but I still bang your ass. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, whatever. So they just talking and having a little dinner and stuff. And then, we revealed that Mickey Monday, he had this relationship with this girl named Trisha. And, she convinced him to go with Akon. Okay, he had the opportunity to be on a lead actor or something on Empire, and I said, wait a minute. So the only other white artist that is a rapper on Akon is on Empire is Tom Hanks' son, who plays Blake. Okay, and I said, so Mickey Monday was supposed to play Blake. Wow, that's interesting. If that would have been, okay. And to be quite honest, I think I probably could see it. I can see it. He gives me that tease, okay. He was talking about his struggle, about how, you go one place and, you don't fit in there. Then you go down there to the valley and they're like, oh, you trying to act black and all this stuff. And it's like, what is acting black and whatever. But, then we get into the little relationship with Trish, okay? So basically, he chose the wrong side. If he probably would still be out there, but he wanted to focus more on his music, so that's why he went with Akon. And whatever deal or thing that they thought was gonna happen, that they said was a guarantee. This was gonna happen. This was gonna happen. This, you're gonna hit the radio. You're gonna go up. You're gonna blow up and all this stuff. It didn't happen, okay? And so at that point, we go and we see Trish Ann, okay? She's in the boardroom with Akon. She was in the middle of trying to conduct this meeting. He interrupts her. She lets him or whatever. They end the thing. So Trish Ann, my name is Trish Ann, and I am the A&R of Convict Music Group. So don't nothing get past me, okay? This is what goes down. And, me and Akon, we've been married for a while. We got married in Africa and Gambia. And it's like, I didn't even know that at the time he had like 4 or 5 other wives. I have 4 kids. He has 9 kids. I said, that's 13 altogether. That's 13 altogether. And not to say that they didn't have no kids together. I said, wait a minute, why would you put yourself through that? That's 1. And then you had to deal with other females. That's 2. What is going on right here? And then, Akon, you are dealing with that voice. Tell Trish Ann, please tell your voice to grow up, okay? Because I could not. It's grating. It's grating. That is one of my pet peeves. I cannot be with somebody or be cool like that 100% with somebody whose voice is just so irritating to my nerves. That, call me shallow or whatever, but that's just how I am. I can't deal with it. Noise. Oh, some noise just bothers and irritates my spirit. And her voice, having to listen to that all day. Oh my God. And then she was like, there's this one point in time where me and Akon, we didn't get along. And, We separated. We were not together for like a year. And Mickey and me, we became close. And, when I had an edge, he scratched that. Basically, they was fucking on the low when she wasn't with Akon. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. Because Akon was out asking about Mickey Monday and was like, he gonna land on his feet and all that stuff. He gonna be good. He a superstar or whatever. I'm just worrying about him, having the patience. That's what he needs, patience. And I was like, okay, whatever. Moving on from that, Trisha, not her. Lyrica. Lyrica in the house doing the laundry, okay? And then you got A1 coming over there trying to smooth things out, whatever. He said usually, in situations like this, he'll just throw a bag at her, throw a necklace at her, get a little some jewelry or whatever, and everything will be all good. But this is not that type of situation. He needs to do more. So he sit down, talk about something. Look, I'm just fucked up with everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how it is. And let me just tell you this. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry for what I did. I shouldn't have did it. I just want my wife back. Okay, and what I think what should happen is, I'm still gonna be on tour. I got a couple more tour dates, and I want you to come out there, finish the couple of dates with me, come out and perform. So you really want to get on the stage, me to get on the stage and perform, and I just don't feel like pretending. I don't feel like faking it or whatever. I'm broken inside. Like, that's not going to fix it. You mean to tell me you don't want to perform at a sold out show? I said, first of all, it's a little club, so whatever. But okay, if that's what you want to do, but you're not hearing her, that's not going to fix the problem. And I think you know that, and I'm pretty sure, he like, it's just the effort. I'm putting forth the effort. You're going to have to come a little bit harder because the girl is telling you that she's broken, okay? He was like, I just been through a lot of stuff last year, and that's why it happened or whatever. And, so that's a step, but that's not really a step, okay? You doing that out of guilt for you. Like, I don't know, at this point, just stop playing with me, okay? Because y'all already together. Ugh, whatever. I just don't care about them right now. And then he said, give the little baby to your mama. Speaking of her mama, y'all heard Lyrica G, the snippet of her little song and seen her little video. Summer is coming and feeling nice. Ugh. I got a little. That shit goes. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I like it. Got a little money. I said, bitch, it should have came out in June or July, but because the summer is coming to a close. I mean, it's getting cool outside and the sun is going out a little bit earlier than usual. But I was like, look at Lyrica G, big Lyrica, bitch. You put more effort than your daughter is right about now. But go check it out. I posted on my Instagram, y'all. I gotta see it. Y'all gotta see it. So K Michelle, she decided to go through with the IVF process again, and she's just giving all the struggles about it and showing how it's done, and then showing her doubts, like she's doubting everything, even her surrogate at this point. But girl, you gonna go through with it. Moving on from that, we get this whole scene with Moniece. She's talking about she wanted less drama, more music, and she always end up with more drama, less music. But she went on ahead and put out an independent album last year, and it did well enough for her to go ahead and do some more music. Gave her that confidence to do some more music. And she's with her cousin, who is Steve Mackey, who, oh my God, his voice is everything, okay? And I just love watching his shit on Instagram when he do Taco Tuesdays and he be having all these singers, some be celebrities, some be just random folks, and they be coming up into his place and they just be singing their asses off, like just, oh, it's everything, okay? And so, he trying to do the little vocal coaching for her in April. Brittany B comes in. Moniece, she do what she got to do. April comes in. Really, to be quite honest, there's nothing really special about any of their voices. And then Brittany B comes in and she's giving April the fever already in her confessional. When you hear her, it's like you hear nothing, okay? And she start harmonizing with them and he like, why you not on tour with them or whatever? But she's there to help her out, because that's what Moniece wants. And she gives April the Fever, basically like, I don't know nothing about you. I don't know nothing about your songs, whatever. The only song that I know about you is that this song that you did against my friend. Okay, so how is it that you with somebody that dissed you and all this stuff? And then, Monique for the umpteenth time had to break it down that I said, please don't let us go back to where we just came from. Okay, she was like, I see this person do a whole 360 and now all of a sudden y'all cool. I said, first of all, it's not a 360, it's 180. Okay, 360 means you end up back in the same place that you were. Okay, 180 is half. You're changing. Okay, you're halfway. All right, come on, quit that. You're trying to be smart asses and you can't even get the terminology right. Okay, and so Monique's just saying the issue was never really with April. It was with her baby daddy being dishonest with her. I don't understand why people can't seem to understand that, okay? And at the end of the day, Brittany B, if you don't want to work with the girl because you forever, whatever reason that you come up with, then don't work with her. Don't fake the funk, because I'm tired of you already, okay? Because to be quite honest, April really didn't do nothing to you. Both y'all kind of came at each other and y'all was feeding off of each other's energy. But at the end of the day, if Monique can be cool with her, bitch, you can be cool with her too, because she did the thing to Monique. Monique and her had the issue and they cleared that out for right now. Okay, you and her didn't have no issue, so quit judging people without getting to know them first. Okay, and I can't believe I said that shit about April. April, of all people, okay, of all fucking people. Why put me in a position like this? Okay, because I really want to say fuck that bitch to April. I really want to say that, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just like, y'all need to calm down. If y'all gonna work together, fine. Let it the fuck go. If y'all not. So we get a little bit deeper into Mickey Monday and Trish's relationship. So 4 months after she broke up with Akon, she was talking to Mickey Monday for like a little bit. They was together for like 4 months and all this shit or whatever, and things just didn't work out. She make it seem like it was something worth it. He called her a whole bunch of bitches and hoes and stuff the last time he met her, seen her, or they had interaction with each other. He was like, bitch, last time I seen you, you see me in the club, you passed me over, you go flirting with my friends. So of course I had to go through some little shady text messages with you. But, like he said, the reason why shit didn't happen is because Akon didn't come through with what he wanted, what he said. He said we was gonna get you on the radio top of the January 1st. It didn't happen. And some other stuff, it didn't happen or whatever. And so they talk about that. And, she said, well, he did bring you up and he did, he still care about you or whatever. And my whole thing is this. You talking about how you're back with Akon, all three of y'all, whoever you saying that, and whoever this third people is, but y'all working things out. And then when you get into what he's doing with his personal life and he says that he's with Slick Wood or whatever, oh, she's not your type, you're not with her, quit lying, let's be honest. And I'm sitting here like, why do you care when you're with your husband? Not boyfriend, not somebody that you're dating, trying to potentially get to know, your husband. And you're going to tell another man that you fucked around with, that your husband probably don't know about, that it's his dude too. You know what I'm saying? Who he should be with and who his type is or whatever. You can't do that, girl. You don't have that right. You don't have that power. Girl, go away. I was just over that whole thing. So, we got Lyrica, she's up there performing, doing whatever, rehearsing, okay. And then I was about to say Lil' Kim. Kimberly comes through, okay. She was like, listen, Kimberly hit me up saying that she wanted to come through. She came through. They had a little conversation about their little beef and how it affected her, and the rumor that, came out of that about her, Lyrica and Safari, and how it's still affecting her to this day. But at the end of the conversation, they forgave each other, and, they're all cool. And, Kimberly brings up the whole thing about the Summer Bunny shit, and she was just telling her, you got to get back to yourself, okay? You got to get back to Lyrica, get back to your music. If that's what you want to do, you want to perform, go ahead and do it, okay? But you need to find a way to get back to yourself. And that was basically it that was being talked about in that little segment. So Brittany B was having this little event at this bowling alley. Jason Lee there, Mr. Ray there. She did invite Zell, but Zell was outside in the parking lot when Paris showing up, and he was basically like, since April was telling me all this stuff about Brittany and her energy, I don't really know her like that. I know her from this and that, but I'm not really, I wouldn't consider us friends. That's basically what he was saying. But he just coming there to try to see what her energy really is like. And so she see them come in, and as soon as they get to the confessional, Zell talking shit about how she looked like a big old highlight and all this stuff or whatever in that dress. And to be quite honest, let me tell you something, Brittany, that wasn't the move, okay? The way that your waist is to the proportion of your ass and all that shit, no, it was just not the, take that waist train off or whatever you got underneath there. Let your stomach breathe, okay? Because it did not fit well. Put on some pants, put on something else, okay? I would rather you seen something else than that dress, okay? So I was with Zell with that. But when they first showed up, she gonna ask Paris, did you Uber, did y'all Uber here or whatever? Paris didn't catch the joke until the second time. And my whole thing is this. I am not the type of bitch that's gonna be taking on somebody else's beef, okay? Like, I get it, that's your friend or whatever. At least not at my event. Okay, at least not at my event. I'm not finna try to act the ass at my event. See, Brittany, you a professional, right? You got more to lose than Zell, and you got more to lose than Paris. Mind you, she said Zell is a friend of hers, well, they got mutual friends or whatever, and she invited him because he a stylist, and they was all kiki and cool, and him and Mr. Ray even was cool with each other, gave each other hugs, and see, this what popped it off because Paris thought it was being fake, whatever, and she was giving off this negative energy. Now, see, Paris, you should have just shut the fuck up and stayed there. You weren't even invited, so you just should shut up, okay? Don't nobody care if it's fake or not. He networking, he doing what he gotta do. Let him do what he gotta do. But since nobody was putting no attention on you, you had to say some shit. And so therefore, that's why Brittany got on that ass or whatever, no matter how lame it was. But let me tell you something. I'm not gonna fuck up my event and cause a fucking drama at my event, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull security to the side and tell them take that bitch out. And I'm not gonna say nothing else, okay? I'm not gonna address you. I'm not gonna this. I didn't invite you, therefore you shouldn't be here or whatever. All right, then we can address the whole reason why, okay? It's one thing trying to have your friends back, but it's another thing trying to make yourself look stupid at your own event, okay? Because this bitch already looks stupid, and then you trying to be stupid with her. And then you got Zell coming at your ass talking about you got a wide ass. I mean, he ain't lie. He ain't lie. You know what I'm saying? So y'all was just cutting up for what? Cutting up for what? Okay, it was just a mess. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode. It really was blah. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.